Nigeria's Third Republic was a lost opportunity for the nation to return to civil rule after a decade of military rule. The year was 1993, and the one man who was at the center of that struggle for democracy was MKO Abiola, the presidential candidate of the now defunct Social Democratic Party, before the election was annulled. But the question we attempt to answer in this report is, what if MKO Abiola had become president? Cyril Abaku has the story.
Nigeria's Third Republic can be described as the nation's road not taken.
We played a very neat politics. There was no ethnicity.
The general election that year produced a winner who wasn't declared, a republic that was aborted.
Abiola will have led a national rebirth, and Abiola would have placed Nigeria on the world map because he was a very successful international businessman, and the campaign for reparation that he led will have made him an African icon. He will have been the African leader that everyone is talking about, the way the world is talking about Paul Kagame of Rwanda now, and the president of Botswana. He would have been a very successful president.
Nigeria would have gone far ahead of what we are now. We would have been, in the first place, very united. The division that was caused by the annulment may not have been there. He was already an internationally acceptable person with his businesses. Some of them were global, and he would have brought in that cloud, the connection and the contact, and that connect that Nigeria needed with the international world, and would have placed us far higher than what we are now. And even in terms of poverty, Abiola wanted to eradicate poverty. Maybe he would not have been able to totally eradicate poverty, but he would have brought it so low in the manner that the kind of insecurity we are experiencing now may not have been there. Even if we had, it would not be to this magnitude and manifestation.
Because he was popularly elected, it will have deepened democracy, and a lot of people, we will have moved higher. We will, even development effort, we will not be struggling with so many things now because that one disrupted our development effort.
MKO, as he was fondly called by friends and associates, commanded a broad appeal across various segments of Nigerian society. It was one factor which counted for something.
The election led to the unity of the Nigerian activists and politicians from both sides, that is from the north and south, to the extent that you will find those who put the June 12th to be from north, south, from Hausa, Christian and Muslims. So apart from that unity of the Nigerian politicians, also the election led to the overthrow of the military rule at that time, because some people think that if not had been that annulment of the June 12th, the Nigerian politicians will not have been galvanized to rise against the military rule at that particular time.
I was a presiding officer during that time. Even though the popular president then was MKO Abiola, people knows he's rich, and they are anticipating something good from that guy.
As the nation celebrates the moment it has finally summoned the courage to confront an injustice that defined an epoch in its history, by restoring democracy day to June 12, the one significant lesson may just be that never again should the interest of a few prevail over the will of the masses. Cyril Abaku, TVC News, Abuja.